smile upon my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase, this I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself I am alive, and I soar. Still I run toward the wind and let the challenge draw me in, 'cause I want more. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. 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 Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind, and see the world is yours to find. And with every passing day there's more, calling you out to explore. Get up and go. There is joy found in the race, and I feel it in the place where I'm free. And I simply can't deny it, that I feel adventure calling out to me. Yeah, we are all looking for adventure. 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 We are all looking for And I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free.
It's not all milk and honey and awesomeness as you see on Instagram. Living on a boat, I mean. But there are parts that are exactly like the Instagram life you see every day on social media. Today we'll explore 10 positive sides of life on a boat. Next week, we will explore different facets of this kind of existence, 10 not so positive sides of life on a boat. Number 1, the freedom. Obviously, you read about this, you hear a lot of people talking about this. Life on a boat offers you a lot of freedom. I mean, imagine, you can get in your boat and you can literally go anywhere in the world. Nothing offers you this kind of freedom. I mean, maybe a plane, but even a plane, you have to land on a landing strip somewhere. A boat, you just throw your anchor and you're all good. So this kind of freedom is unique, the freedom that a boat offers you. So number 1, freedom. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, imagine you don't even have to live on a pontoon or in a marina. You can live on anchor like we are now. As you can see by the fact that the world is swirling around, right now I am at anchor. So it's free. I don't pay 1 penny. The sun charges my batteries through my solar panels. I have electricity, I have food because I did some shopping the other day. So yeah, I'm living totally rent-free at anchor at this moment. And you can live at anchor anywhere in the world. You don't have to go to a marina, to an expensive marina if you don't want to. So from this point of view, life on a sailboat offers you a lot of freedom. Number 2, the people you meet. You really meet a lot of cool people. living this kind of life. A lot of people who are living this life themselves. I'll give you an example. Many times when I was solo sailing, I was approaching a pontoon or a town quay by myself, backing my boat up. And there are people, just passers-by or other people from other boats, who saw me. They saw the fact that I was alone, and they got off their boats and they helped me with the lines. They tied my lines to the shore, and they helped me because they saw that I was alone. This is just an example, but people are very considerate and very cool. People from this area, from this society of sailing, people help you. There are Facebook groups. For example, there's a cool Facebook group. It's called "What the fuck is this on my boat?" So if you buy a new boat and you find stuff, which I did, and you have no idea what it is for, you can take a picture and you post it on that Facebook group, and people will help you and they tell you what that, experienced sailors will tell you what that is for. I think it's very cool. I mean, the community is extraordinary. So the people you meet, I think, is the next big awesome thing. Number 3, the challenge. I mean, let's face it, living this kind of life, well, it's a challenge. Imagine if you are at anchor like I am now, and overnight you get 25 knot winds. My friends Zane and Fran, they experienced that several times actually at anchor, and they told me it was terrifying. I didn't experience that on my own skin, as it were, but I have friends who went through this, and well, it's not very comfortable, and you don't really sleep at all in 25 knot wind when you're at anchor, because you constantly have to check that your anchor holds. So it's a challenge. You challenge yourself every day. You learn to live with yourself, you learn to be organized, you learn to, for example, the other day, one of the guys I was with, he got his anchor tied to another anchor. He laid his anchor over another guy's anchor, and they got tied up. So we all sat on our boats tied to the pontoon, and we just watched these guys untying their anchors. It was a nice educational experience. They had no idea this is going to happen, and it can happen to you. I mean, this happens a lot. It's a challenge, and you get new stuff every day. So yeah, if you like challenging yourself, this activity might be for you. Number 4, every day is different, and it really is different. You can make it different by changing your location and your view every day. You can have a different view every day if you want to. Or it's different because the weather is different and you have to do different things. You have to have different strategies based on the weather. Or stuff goes wrong and you have to repair it. Or you have to help someone else. It's different. Every day is different. I mean, this is cool. If you like diversity in your life, well, this is the way to go. Number 5, it keeps you sharp and alert. This is one of the few activities where your life depends on your state of mind. If you are sharp and you are alert and you are good at problem solving, you can get out of tricky situations very quick. So yeah, it keeps you on your toes, as it were. You constantly need to bring your A game. I mean, not constantly, but many times you need to bring your A game in order to have the best results when sailing. Because if you're sailing in 20 knot winds and a gust comes out of nowhere and you have no idea what to do and you're not sharp and you just leave it be, you can break your rig or destroy your boat, or it can be uncomfortable for your passengers. I mean, bringing your A game helps a lot. So this activity, I think it kind of keeps you on your toes. Number 6, the places you can visit. This is extraordinary if you think about it. You can go from Thailand to Bora Bora to Fiji to Australia with your sailboat. I mean, how awesome is that? And when you reach there, you can just throw your anchor and just take some pictures, be there, take a swim. You can visit amazing places. You can go from Fiji to Antarctica and visit and watch the glaciers if you want to. You could do that. There are people who are doing this as we speak. People who just take their sailboats all the way to Antarctica and they just hang around with icebergs because it's cool for them. I mean, this is amazing. The places you can visit, this is absolutely astonishing what you can do and where you can go. Number 7, it makes you appreciate nature more. You are in nature, literally in nature every day, very close to nature every day. So it makes you appreciate our planet more and makes you have a healthy respect for nature every day. You understand that this ocean is alive. You see the dolphins playing near your boat when you go sailing. You know, you see fish. You see, it makes you realize that we are part of this planet. We are not separate from it, and we have this duty to treat this planet and to treat nature with more respect. Number 8, it disciplines you. Oh yeah. You cannot leave your dishes unwashed for a couple of days. No way. It's absolutely crazy to do it. You have to be disciplined. You have to, for example, when you leave your tools on the table because you want to repair something, you have to put them back. It's a must. You cannot leave stuff just hanging around the cabin, because when you go sailing, it flies off because the boat tilts on one side or the other. So you constantly have to be organized. You constantly have to imagine when you are at anchor, you have to wake up at night to check if everything is okay. It's an activity that requires discipline. So you cannot leave your stuff all around, all over the place. You cannot go sailing stone drunk. I mean, you have to have some discipline, because in most cases your life depends on how you apply yourself. Number 9, you learn to live with few things. It's it's not necessarily a frugal life. I mean, I'm not actually a monk. I have my phone. I have whatever food I want. I have technology. I have internet. I just did a barbecue today. I mean, it's quite comfortable. It's not a loft. It's not a penthouse. It's not a house. Obviously, it's a boat. In my old life, when I wanted to go to the shops, I just popped in my car, turned the ignition on, and went. Now, if I want to go ashore, I have to put my dinghy on the water. I have to put the motor on the dinghy. I have to start the motor because it's hand cranked. So it's a bit of a chore. Every activity requires more time and more patience than regular life on the dry. So this is a factor you have to consider. But apart from that, I realized that there are very few things I need in my life. Like really, very, very few things. I don't need a lot of stuff. I used to have like a small warehouse full of stuff that I didn't really need or used. Right now, all that's gone, and I feel amazing. Everything I own is on this boat, and it feels good. And number 10, it's just quite simply amazing. It's just quite simply cool. I mean, a lot of people stopped watching me some years ago, and now they write to me saying, man, I quit watching your content probably in 2015, 16, but now with your new life and your new project, I cannot wait for you to post another video on this topic. People are very excited about you when you start this activity. It's very inspiring. It's very aspirational. You inspire other people to live their lives more, to ask themselves the important questions. What is this life all about? Why are we here? What is this world? And what's the point of it all? All right, this is the video. Don't forget, next week we will do 10 not so cool things about this kind of life on a sailboat. Stick around, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to have an excellent day wherever you are in the world. See you next time.